Drizzle, drizzle, sparkle, sparkle. Is it about jewelry? No, it's not. It's about social media.
It's about social media.
It's about social media. You didn't ask for our opinion.
But we're going to give it to you anyways.
It's the board of the Bling Blingy Birds.
Buddies!
Oh, just kidding. It is buddies. It is buddies. This is not SANNA, as you can tell.
Yeah, I'm not as pretty.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm Sol.
I'm Brian.
And yes. So if you didn't see the break room before, Mr. Brian here is filling in for SANNA.
I will be.
Because SANNA felt like she was too cool and left on vacation for us. She didn't want to spend any more time with me, so she was like, bye.
Bye.
She went to Europe.
Ew, Europe?
Have fun in Europe. Have fun at the
God,
beaches.
have fun.
Have fun visiting your family.
I hope you have a good time.
I hope you have a wonderful time visiting your family. Okay, so Drizzle Drizzle Sparkle Sparkle. By the way, instead of diving in right away, I have a qualm.
A qualm?
I have a qualm.
Okay.
Okay.
Big words.
So, yes, I have a qualm. Okay, so this past week, I was just sitting there working on my stuff, and I was just, pleasantly surprised because all of a sudden we were getting a bunch of views on this one video.
Oh,
Is
yes.
that our Why Are You Single video.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Which is always a fun surprise to see.
yeah, I was so happy.
Right.
And I was like, wow, actually people are enjoying our stuff. And I was so proud of myself. and then you know what?
What happened?
I was looking at my analytics.
Uh-oh.
And it was like related search terms, shoe play, nylon shoe play, dangling shoe play.
Oh,
and then I
dangling.
saw that someone added our video to a shoe play playlist.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, I'm not kink shaming anyone. If you're into feet,
Nah,
then go
you do
ahead
you.
be into feet. But I was not trying. Well, okay, in fairness, it was mostly SANNA's feet. But I was not trying for people to look at my feet.
Right.
For the feet's purposes?
You have a desire for what people find your content for. If they're finding for something that's totally unrelated, that's probably
Yeah,
not
I thought
the
you
best
guys
of feelings.
liked us for who we are, but
But they love you for what you are.
they loved us for our feet.
For them feet pics.
For our feet. By the way,
At least give a good wiki
By
feet
the way.
rating. I mean, come
Right,
on.
yes. Yeah, maybe we get successful. We'll do an OnlyFans of just like our pinky toe or something.
Ooh, one toe at a
only
time.
the pinky
How
toe.
salacious of
Yeah,
you.
exactly. What can I say? I'm a slut.
Like fingerless gloves. We're gonna get toeless
Yes.
socks.
Just the pinky though.
Just the pinky.
Anyways, backtrack a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So when we first released the video, there was a comment that someone put on, and he was like, "More shoe play, please." And by the way, we react to almost every comment that we get because we don't get a lot of comments.
Fair enough.
And so this guy said, "More shoe play, please," and I had no idea how to react to it. So that's the only comment we haven't reacted to. And so I didn't think much of it. And then little did I know that was going to get us searches for shoe play.
Oh, well,
now all
hey.
the related searches.
You gotta get the views when you can, right?
Yeah, they're all
Embrace
about shoe
it.
play. Let me like.
Go full foot fetish mode.
I guess so. Are we going to become a foot podcast?
Footcast.
Footcast. Yeah. Let me see. I want to bring up I want to read you some of the search terms. Candid shoe play, meeting shoe play, candid dangling, shoe dangling shoe play, pantyhose shoe play,
A lot of
speed shoe
dangling.
play, flats dangling,
Flats
license
dangling?
on shoe play,
Was she wearing flats?
sexy shoe play. No, she was wearing like these chunky heels.
Okay.
Guys, don't go and look at it because I said chunky heels.
Hey,
Calm down.
them chunky
Shoe
heels
play in
might get some
school,
excited.
shoe play meeting. Anyways, apparently we're a foot channel now.
Yep.
A foot channel! Just kidding. I blocked it out. I'm not gonna give it away for free.
Not for free.
Not for
Never
free.
for free. Gotta
Maybe
make
for
$1 on everything.
Oh, I wish. Anyways, but if this shoe play thing is gonna get us further in this journey,
just go full foot fetish.
let me just say, I may or may not have morals. Just kidding. I do have, Mom, I have morals. Just kidding. I have morals.
Mom, if you're watching this.
I have morals. Anyways, let's get back to our...
Yes, back to Drizzle Drizzle Sparkle
Drizzle Sparkle Sparkle. No, it has nothing to do with feet.
Boo.
It's not about bejeweled feet.
Bejeweled toenails?
It's
You're
not
into that?
bejeweled toenails.
Oh, dang it.
It is bejeweling life, kinda.
What?
So,
All right, let's hear it. Explain.
Have you ever heard of the red pill?
I have. Yes,
Okay.
I have.
Have you ever heard of pink pill?
No.
It's basically like red pill, but a woman.
Okay.
Where they're like, here's how to get a man.
Here's how to
And then
behave.
to
find yourself.
A rich man.
Okay.
Yeah. Whereas red pill's like, here's how you get a woman who's subservient to all your
docile
needs.
domestic
Here's
woman.
how to make money.
Oh,
You know?
yeah. The one that listens and obeys and gets you a beer when you're sad.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's red pill and pink pill.
Right, right.
I'm not sure if pink pill is the right term, but, you know, that's what I've heard. Anyways, we both agree red pill, pink pill, kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, just a bit.
I mean, there's so many layers to life.
Right. Having expectations for somebody
Yeah.
based on social constructs
Yeah.
is always a little whack. But hey, what are you going to do?
Right. So
Smile and wave.
exactly. So Drizzle Drizzle is basically a response to pink pill,
Right.
and Sparkle Sparkle is basically a response to red pill.
Red pill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. To me, Sparkle Sparkle, Drizzle Drizzle are both satirical.
Okay.
Like, I think it's just satire, and people are just making fun
Yeah.
of the.
Just memeing it into oblivion.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Okay.
But then some people are taking it way too seriously.
As you expect.
Yeah, exactly. And I just wanted to talk about it because I thought
Okay.
it was going to be a fun topic to talk about when it comes to unrealistic expectations for other people.
Right.
That's how I would describe it. I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's not necessarily unreal for everyone, I
Yeah.
can imagine. But
yeah, but you know, some of the logical fallacies, you know.
Okay.
Wanting a rich husband is not illogical, but saying that you're not going to do this and this and this, you know, just having it. No, it's more so one-sided. I think that's the best way to describe it.
Right.
When it's one-sided, it's a bit illogical.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, relationships are so much more complicated. Anyways,
They're nuanced.
Yeah, they're nuanced. Anyways, I prepared some videos for you.
Ooh, let's see what we got.
Yes. They're all on TikTok, so I'm just gonna show you one of
Zoomer.
each. Yes, I am a Zoomer. I'm young, okay? For the people, to my sister who says I'm not young anymore, I'm young.
I mean, are you over the age of 20?
I am over the age of 20.
Dinosaur.
Wow.
Ancient.
Wow. Okay.
Decrepit.
So basically, I'm gonna show you. One video of each.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you a video of Drizzle Drizzle, and I'm gonna show you a video of Sparkle Sparkle.
Ooh, I can't wait to give my opinion.
And then I'm gonna show you a video of a person reacting negatively to Drizzle Drizzle.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. But there are people
Reacting
who
negative to satire.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
I mean, but there are people who react negatively to Sparkle Sparkle too.
Okay, that's fair.
And this is where I realized the movement is actually called Sprinkle Sprinkle and not Sparkle Sparkle. So sorry about that. Now back to the resumed programming. But
Tit for tat.
yeah, but I just thought the Drizzle Drizzle reaction is so much more funnier. Only because that one is very much so very satirical. Like, you can tell they're joking.
Right, right.
Yeah, so
they got
that's
a big
why-
old neon sign above
Yeah.
their head that says, "This is just a joke."
Yeah.
Okay.
Sparkle Sparkle, I'm not sure if it's a joke or not. So, you know.
Ooh, I'll give my
So
take
that's
on
what
that
I'm saying.
then. Let's see.
Drizzle Drizzle, you know, I feel like it's more funny. So that's why I want to talk about it more.
Right.
I'm not saying Sparkle Sparkle has its people who are overreacting. There are
Right.
tons of people. I just feel like talking about the Drizzle Drizzle piece is much more funnier, okay? Like I said, you didn't ask for opinion, but we're going to give it to you anyways.
Yeah, so why are you even
we
here?
We didn't do the tagline, but we didn't know. So if you didn't want to hear it, then go away. Okay, so this one is Drizzle Drizzle.
Okay.
Nah, because I'm seeing all these dudes online talk about soft guy era this, soft guy era that. Y'all wanting girls to pay for stuff. And honestly, bro, you type of dudes, bro, is damn right. It's about time. Personally, if
Hell
you
yeah.
ask me, it couldn't have been said better. I'm just relieved to know that it ain't just me. You want to come here asking me what I got to offer, what I bring to the table. Baby, I am the table. And
yeah.
it's not the question of do I got money? Obviously, but I want yours. How could we speaking our mind? Now we sassy. Now we acting
Where's my
zesty.
dowry?
What y'all be saying? And did. Don't care. I'm finna put your ass to work. I'm looking for the big ballers, okay? When that bill comes to the table, don't even look in my direction. It's giving broke girl. And baby, if that's the case, that's fine. Just say that. No judgment, but next caller. I'm sorry, boo. No money on your dunion. It's gotta go. At this point, I'm not even answering the call unless I get a cash app first. Like, what? Where's my money for my haircut? You want me to pump the gas? I forgot my wallet from me, my favorite line. And don't ask me to take out the trash. Baby, I'm in Margella's. This ain't no soft boy era. This is soft boy forever. What are you talking about?
Soft boy life. Okay. So there's some drizzle.
So
that's clearly him coming in.
Clearly satirical.
Yeah.
Basically
Yeah.
using pink pill logic and just twisting the gender roles is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. The Sparkle, this one.
You said men today want to get chased. Okay, call the police on the man. Sparkle, sparkle.
Call the police on him. That's funny.
Who cares, sir? How many men have your mama slept with? What if this man told you that you should take down his number? I told him no, thank you, but why do they approach and suggest we contact them? I could take down your credit card number, sir.
Oh, damn.
You get that. What does it mean if a man says he likes a somewhat submissive woman? And say, I like a somewhat wealthy man. Can you reach out to a guy first and make him more interested later? Reaching out to touch a stranger, and they say, why? Tell him that it's pick me nature. Why did she do it that way? Unless he owe you some money.
I have no idea what's going on.
I know. Okay.
That one was a little more iffy in my opinion.
Yeah,
'Cause, like
yeah,
she
yeah.
seemed like she was just answering questions that people were
Right.
asking her.
Well, no,
in a kind of like a
she'll-
sing-songy, jokey way.
Yeah.
But like still giving like a general like
I mean, there was one video where she said, if you want to win an argument, ladies, just cry.
just cry. Was
cry.
Was she being serious about that?
I felt like, see, this is what I don't know if she's just deadpan and that's just the way
She just got dry humor.
Right. But also, on the other hand, it seems like she's also being serious.
I was getting a little bit of like,
Yeah.
I'm sitting in front of a stream, answering questions that, these pink pill ladies are coming in and asking, but I'm going to like try to keep it a little fun, but still give like advice that I generally
I don't
believe
know.
in.
This Sparkle lady, if she's just joking around, I love her. She's so funny.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. In her comments, there are people who are just laughing hilariously at
Right,
this chick. It's so funny. And then some people are like, thank you for the advice. Yes, I love this.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to apply this to my life.
The Drizzle Drizzle guy, like, I bet there's little to no people in the comments like, thanks for the serious advice. Versus. Yeah. So if you can take it like one way or another, it's kind of like in that gray zone of like, is it though?
Right.
But again, the Drizzle Drizzle, the guy's like, this ain't the soft boy era. This is the soft boy life now.
Right.
Like this ain't no phase for us. And so that that and the way he said it, his facial expressions, I watched the video obviously to get more context. But it's very clearly from his aspect a joke.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Drizzle Drizzle is more so. I can tell people are more so joking. Rather than Sparkle.
Right.
There are different Sparkle videos where the lady is clearly joking. I can tell, but there's not a lot of them. Is what I've noticed. This lady who's like kind of the face of Sparkle, she's all over all of it, and so.
So what are other people in the Sparkle community like who are creating content in that regards? What are they kind of portraying? Are they portraying a comedic aspect to the Sparkle?
Some of them are.
Right.
Well, I think. I would say I think Sparkle's a little bit more serious than Drizzle Drizzle.
Right. Because like again, like the Drizzle kind of shows like, like who cares if men are like this, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's kind of like a joke in the intention to bring it to that. Whereas the Sparkle doesn't seem very much like that.
Yeah, but But
But
I have one more video to show you.
oh, let's see what we got.
And we don't have to watch the whole video of this one.
Okay.
But basically, you'll get the gist of it. This is someone taking Drizzle Drizzle way too seriously.
Okay, so they're thinking that this is how.
This is a real, like, Drizzle Drizzle is a real movement.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though it's kind of like a more a comedic joke.
Clearly, people are joking. Like,
right.
All the Drizzle Drizzle videos that I've saved, this guy's like, I was walking with my girl in Target, and this old ass lady was eyeing me down, and I told her, to do. And I told her that this old lady was eyeing me down, and she did nothing about it.
She did nothing.
She did.
She was letting him be objectified.
Yes.
By a granny.
Yeah, like,
and
clearly,
she did nothing.
Right,
she didn't go get up in her face.
Right.
And beat her chest a little bit.
Ridiculous. Right?
Oh, bad girlfriend. Awesome. All I'm gonna say.
So this one I think is the original video of this creator, but I'm not entirely sure. But
okay.
So I'm seeing a lot of videos about the Drizzle Drizzle community in my For You page.
Okay.
And honestly, I am so glad that men just like have stopped pretending. I would much rather dusty men know their place and own
Dusty men.
Broke men.
Oh, broke men.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So what's a broke woman called then?
I don't know.
Oh, great. Okay.
I don't know if there's a term for it.
Dang,
yeah.
we need to make one then.
the fact that they don't have the masculine characteristics to
Sorry, we need to make one for our Drizzle Drizzle boys.
actually
Drizzle
provide
Drizzle
for
community.
a woman and be the leader of a family. The best part about them owning Drizzle Drizzle is the fact that it's going to make dating for women a lot easier. Because now men are not going to be hiding.
For
whether
women
not
or
they're
women
dusty,
like you?
whether or not they're providers. I've had so many girls that stay in relationships for years because the guy convinces them that they're a provider even when they're not providing.
Or they're just happy with the person and not being worried about the person's financial stability.
I mean, to be fair, this girl might have lots of friends who have been in relationship with people who lied about certain expectations.
That's true.
So I'm not going to say that this lady doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm sure she has friends like that, but
Right.
this whole video, I just feel like
A little cringe talking about weeding out men out of a dating pool.
like you're doing too much. Like you're doing too much.
Yeah.
And they future project these women and they're like, yes, when we're married and when we have kids, I'm gonna like buy you everything and you're gonna be a stay-at-home mom, just for that to never happen. So now I'm really glad men are really, standing up and being like, hey, I want to be treated like a woman. Because now
I don't like that. I want to be treated like a woman. Why does wanting to take care of somebody have to be specifically attached to a gender?
Right.
That's
right. Well, we can
go on. Yeah,
if you want to continue watch, we can.
I mean,
we'll cut it off
I
here.
kind of
you got the gist of it.
I'm kind of pulling vibes that she's being a little.
Yeah, I mean, the gist of it is it's a joke.
It's a joke.
Reacting too
Chill out.
seriously.
And you know
it.
what? There are men out there that want to be taken care of, and there is nothing wrong with that because there are a lot of women out there that want to take care of.
Yeah.
But to sit there and say that mentality is a mentality that needs to be weeded out and thinned out of the herd so that the rest of the normal women can date, the way that they want to date. It's like, okay, all right, slow down. Like stop labeling one as normal and the other as, not normal.
Right.
Because then you're kind of like ostracizing and outlying a group of people because they don't like exactly what you like in the terms of what they see in a partner. Right. So.
Yep.
I mean, if you're going to stay 5 years with a person that is constantly telling you that they're going to do something, but they're not going to do something, that's that person's character. That's on that person's character and on you. Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Anyways, initial thoughts. I mean, we kind of dove into initial thoughts.
A little bit.
How do you feel about Drizzle Drizzle and Sparkle Sparkle? Now that you get an idea of what they are.
Now, I've only seen one or two examples of each, and so it's kind of hard to really take a stance on this, but from the videos that I've seen there, and they both had a good amount of views and likes and stuff like that, so pretty popular, is that Drizzle Drizzle is clearly satirical in the sense of why does this even need to be a thing? Like, let people be themselves and stop labeling them, and so we're going to make fun of it. And then the Sparkle Sparkle one kind of seems a little bit like, yeah, absolutely, we agree. Like, you guys should leave and get out of here. Yeah. So
I think my optimism is I hope that they're both joking.
If they're both satirical, then great.
Like if they're both satirical, I'm living for it. I think it's
absolutely
hilarious because it's calling out the irrational thoughts on each like extreme movement has.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make any sense, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I mean, does there necessarily even need to be a movement for it? Because it's just like everything is based off of personal desire for your partner. So does there need to be a movement for like women need to stop expecting to be paid for on their first dates and all of that? I mean, probably, but like there doesn't need to be a movement for it because it's just like if that's not the person you want to be with, it's like you go on a date with a woman, she's like, I'm not paying for this because I did all my makeup. And you're like, oh, then I'm just going to leave. And then you got to deal with paying for your meal because we're not.
Or you know, instead of just leaving, you could say, let me pay for my half and you can pay for your half.
Right. But the obvious, like, you know, I got dolled up. I paid a bunch of money for it or to get pretty for you. Right. So therefore you have to pay for my meal. So they're expecting it. So the likelihood of them splitting the bill is pretty low. And so,
right.
I mean, like all you have to do is just say, there's a couple things. You can just pay for it and never talk to that person again. Or, you know, don't take them to a nice place. Or, for, I guess, the third option, just leave them. Say, I got to go to the bathroom real quick. And then climb out that bathroom window. Flush yourself down the toilet. Get out of there. Let her sit there.
But yeah.
Don't flush yourself down a toilet. I mean, that's pretty given. But just express to them, like, I'm not paying for your meal. I barely know who you are.
I mean, my initial thoughts are... You know,
because if that's not the kind of person, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if that's not the kind of person you want, then
don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time.
Well, my question is, I mean, Brian, you've dated before, right? You're not a virgin, as we keep on bringing up.
Why is my chastity hot button topic here?
Well, because everyone knows I'm a slut.
For every dollar,
everyone knows I'm a slut. So
if I got $1 for every time I was asked if I was a virgin or not, I'd have a couple bucks by now.
Exactly. So
stop attaching my value as a person to my virginity.
Anyways, virginity. Yes, your dating life.
Yes, my dating life.
You've dated before.
I sure have.
Have you ever encountered like red pill or pink pill, anything like that?
I feel like most of my dating was done prior to that. And then during, like, prior to this red pill, pink pill era that was kind of been blowing up with social media. And so not necessarily. I haven't really met anybody that like expects me to do things like that.
Right.
The way that I was raised and the way that I like to go on dates is I like to pay for things. That's just who I am. It's not because of, it's what I feel like I have to do. It's just what I want to do.
Right. But there's nothing wrong with going Dutch.
I don't think there's anything wrong with going Dutch. Again, it's just like if you go, you should be both going expecting to pay for your own, you know, tickets or food. And if that's not what you want in a partner, then you just cut contacts. I mean, don't ghost them. Don't be like, well, it's because you didn't do this, this, and this. You just say, I don't think that we'd get along very well.
Yeah.
It's just not the kind of lifestyle that I'm looking for. And then you just move on with your life.
Yeah.
Instead of going out and having to create content and saying, you need to take care of me.
Right.
It's like,
I just feel like, I mean, so there are plenty of women who feel uncomfortable with someone paying for them. And so they feel more comfortable if
I get that. Sorry to interrupt again, but I get that. You feel uncomfortable because then a lot of the times if I pay for it, you could feel that I have now an expectation for you to give me something in return. So I could put a power dynamic on top of people. I'd understand.
But that doesn't make if the man is okay with that doesn't make him any less masculine.
No. Why are we attaching masculinity to net worth?
To someone spending money on you? Because I just feel like you can be plenty masculine without throwing money at people. You know what I'm saying? Money is not the only
determining factor to that masculinity.
Right.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just, again, weird social constructs that people want to be taken care of, and I understand that.
Yeah.
And for a long time it has been that, but circumstances and everything, you know, dating life, sexual habits and everything's all based on the environment. And the environment right now does not really necessarily encourage one person paying for everything. So because of that, I think that this drizzle drizzle will actually become a norm. You know, not in the essence of like, I need to be taken care of, you know, that as outlandish as that guy was making it seem in the video. But
that's the thing. It seems outlandish the way the guy's saying it, but there's actually, when gender roles are reversed, there are actual people who are saying that shit. That's why it sounds so outlandish. Because he's taking what other people are saying directly.
Right.
And switching the gender roles.
Right. So you're saying is that there's women out there that are like, I expect all this treatment. Right.
And if that's what you want, then great.
That's fine.
Go look for that. But also don't dig on other people for
don't jump into the
doting on you.
If you have a niche, or maybe not even a niche, a more traditional idea of what dating is, don't throw yourself into the ocean and be surprised when you're getting more modern era aspects to dating. Like people who have more modern era aspects to their dating. Don't be surprised. And don't be mad.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're putting yourself in that pool. You know, go to like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to conservative ideas on dating.com, you know, rather than going to, you know, everyone's datingideas.com and then getting upset. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, you know, traditional dating values, blah, blah, blah. That's what you find a place, find a platform, go to a place that generally attracts that crowd and date there.
Right. I think right now is a really good place for an ad break.
Ooh.
But when we come back, I do want to talk a little bit more about stuff.
About stuff. Gotcha. About some stuff. We'll catch you later and talk about stuff.
The stuff. What's that in your shoe? Oh, feet? But you're not allowed to see them. I put socks on. Okay, now we're back.
We're back.
We're back. Well, no, I was just gonna say, because you were bringing up, don't be mean to people because they don't fit your values.
Yeah.
And I think that's what this whole thing comes down to. It like don't dig on people for not being the way you want them to be.
And then don't get upset when people make fun of you for digging onto people about a superficial thing like that.
So Sanna and I did a traditional roles episode.
Yes.
And there were a lot of unsaid things, I think, in that episode, but I might be repeating the same things I said in that episode.
Right.
I feel like it all comes down to entitlement with all of this, like all the pill movements.
No, I get that.
It's entitlement because when it comes to relationships, there are different relationship roles that you'll take depending on your relationship. So it's not just a take. It's a give and take in whatever situation you're in, whatever relationship you're in. It's always going to be a give and take.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think the problem with all of these things that are happening is that it's just talking about give, and not talking about take,
and take.
Well, it's talking about take.
Someone's always giving and someone's always taking, and there's
instead
no
of like
in-between
exchange.
between both.
Because if you like traditional roles, that's great, but you have to understand within a healthy traditional role relationship, there are a give and take. There's always a give and take.
There's the domestic that stays home and takes care of all of the house things like cooking, cleaning, child rearing.
Right.
And then you take that load and that burden off of the shoulders of the non-domestic partner, the breadwinner partner, so that they can inherently focus on making money so that you can continue to stay home as a domestic. And it's just a cycle, right?
Right. And sometimes the roles might shift a little bit.
Yeah, like taking out garbage or, you know, doing some other things around the house for the person, the breadwinner in that aspect.
Right. And I feel like nowadays there's a lot of couples where there are stay-at-home dads and working mothers.
Absolutely.
Because the family just feels strongly that a parent should stay home. But if the mother is making more money that can provide better for the family, then it's just smarter for the mother to be
right.
to be working.
Yeah.
So, but that doesn't make any of the men who are staying home, living off the wife's money, any less masculine.
No.
I don't look at them as
you could be a man staying at home, you know, building a playground in the back for the kids, you know, repainting the house, fixing holes in the walls, changing out the carpets, doing all those things. That's a more domestic thing you do domestically. Right. You know, and he would also cook and clean, but during the times he didn't have those moments.
But why is cooking and cleaning all of a sudden a feminine thing if that's something everyone needs to do?
Everyone needs to cook.
Everyone needs to cook
eat.
and everyone needs to clean. And all of a sudden, because it's a man doing it, it's all of a sudden feminine.
And weird,
I just don't understand that.
No.
Yeah. My whole point was I think it's just people taking and judging people for not thinking the same way as them.
As them, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just going to be everything in life, to be honest.
I know. I feel like most people are normal. Like, I've never met anyone who actually thinks like this.
Thinks like they need to be pampered and
into
oblivion, into where they don't even have to lift a nail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've
never met anybody like that.
No. I feel like those people are rare, but with social media, just...
Well, I mean, with social media, because it's new wealth. It's an influx of money into a generation that was raised under the ideals of standard laborers, how you make your money, right? Through the market, and then all of a sudden now you can make money off of TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Twitch and all these other platforms.
Guilty.
And it's a dream, and it's a new place for money, a new field to grow money in.
Right.
And I think that that's brought a lot of wealth and a portrayal of an idea of what a relationship should be. Right. Being put onto a camera like, this is how we are, And so people see that constantly and expect, oh, I need to find myself a partner who's going to literally take care of everything for me. Because they're making millions of dollars on YouTube or, $1 million as a salesman or something like that. And so therefore I don't have to do anything. We can hire a nanny to do all those other things, and a butler and a maid. And like
I said,
the next thing you know, you're in a McMansion.
There's nothing wrong with wanting expensive things and expensive life.
I don't think so.
If that's what you want, go ahead. But just know there's always going to be a give and take.
Yeah.
And it's not just everything you want. Here's the thing. If you're selfish within your relationship, it's never going to work out.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, and it just makes sense because if one person's being selfish, the other person's got to be selfless, and they got to be constantly giving. And after a certain amount of time, no matter how selfish you are, selfless that you are, you will feel at some point that you're being taken advantage of, and that it's not being reciprocated in any manner.
Yeah.
Because you constantly be the person that's always nice, always willing to give, but then the moment that you ask, it's now a problem because the person's too used to taking.
Yeah.
And then you feel like, well, it wasn't that big of an issue. It wasn't that big of a deal. Why couldn't you have done it? And then your relationship starts breaking down fundamentally because you start questioning whether that's how you want to be treated for another 40 years.
Right.
Which is probably why a lot of relationships, like marriages, end up divulging into divorce.
Yeah.
So
that mutual respect kind of goes away.
Absolutely. So, I mean, like, if you want specific things like Drizzle Drizzle, if you want to be a man that's going to be pampered, make it clear that that's what you're looking for in the first relationship. If you want to find a man that's going to take care of you, make it clear that you are looking to be this type of stay-at-home partner. And this is what you expect, and that I'll constantly work on my beauty for you if you constantly take care of me. And there's nothing wrong with those. Just think that it's just to sit there and say that some men need to be weeded out and some women need to be weeded out of this dating pool is weird.
Yeah.
Why are we weeding people out?
Yeah, just don't date the people you don't want, but other people will date those people. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Calm down, dude.
Yeah, right? Stop feeling hurt because somebody doesn't agree with you.
Right.
It's not a big a deal.
But what I was trying to say earlier was I think within, like, most people are reasonable people that we know. No one really thinks like this. There's some people who think like this, but no.
I wouldn't say no one really thinks like that, but I feel like a vast majority of the common and average people are just like.
Yeah, people are more reasonable, and I feel like with social media, just the more extreme opinion that you have, the more it's gonna spread, and so. Maybe that's why
it's a shock value. It's I can't believe they said that.
Yeah, maybe that's why all of these things are spreading, and people just think that all girls are like this or all men are like this.
Right.
When the reality is, most people are reasonable people, and with a negative mindset, you're just going to attract negative people.
Right. And another thing too, it's that dating apps are algorithm based.
Right.
They're going to get the people that are getting a lot of likes, get a lot of messages back and forth. Well, those people are still on there. And so then you would match with those people. You'd meet with those people. They're terrible people. And then you're like, yikes. Is this how every woman is? Or is this how every man is? Right. And then it's like, it's part of the algorithm. It's part of the system. So if they're too good to be true, they're more than likely, there's got to be something out there that's an issue.
So I think this is a perfect time for a break. And then when we come back, I think we should just talk about how we can adjust the messaging on Drizzle Drizzle Sparkle Sparkle.
Yeah.
And then we'll close it out.
Hell yeah.
Going on a date? Going to dinner? Enjoy the awkward silence of the bill. Dinner dates. How can we be on the same page? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not your mom. So.
Yes.
Let's talk about how we could adjust the messaging a little bit.
Right.
Because everything is really extreme. So from a male perspective.
Yes.
How would you like the message from the opposite? Well, this is heterosexual relationships. I don't know anything about homosexual relationships.
Fair enough.
I'm just not.
You're not gay?
I'm not gay. I'm heterosexual, so I know more about that.
Well,
so anyways.
Yeah, you're going to know more about your aspect of life than someone else's.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going on in the queer community, honestly, with all these red pill, pink pill movements.
Oh, that would be very interesting to hear
about. That would be interesting. Only if I had more friends. I do have queer friends, but they're
not here right now.
Not here right now.
Well, you were saying like how my what would I like the message to be?
Yeah.
Well, it depends.
Like from the other sex. What
about the Drizzle Drizzle, how Drizzle Drizzle should be? Because I think the way that the Drizzle Drizzle.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Just all of it.
Just all of it?
Just all of it. Give me your opinion on how the messaging should be.
How the messaging should be changed? I think that you shouldn't try to seriously advocate dating advice, like, period.
What do you mean? Dating coaches are a scam?
Just a little bit.
Are you trying to say dating coaches give you no help?
Yeah, they're gonna tell you that how every person should behave so that you can attract a partner, and you're not that way. And the person that you're looking for might not behave that way, and you don't behave that way.
God damn.
Hey, I know.
I feel like I give really good relationship advice.
You can give it advice, but you don't listen to people that try to make money off of dating advice.
Dating coach. No, just
yeah. You should absolutely be a dating coach.
But
giving good advice is different from soliciting advice.
Because you know what? That's true. Because if you're giving advice, it's catered specifically towards that person's situation.
Yeah.
Whereas a dating coach is just generic.
They're putting out a
one size
fits all so that they can get money in, because it's people would think that's how I want to feel, how I want to do things. So here I'm going to pay so I can learn, right?
Pay.
So I don't know. I
be
mean,
more like someone. Cool.
Okay. I don't know. I think that it's keep doing what you want to do. Just don't take it seriously. Yeah. If there's a person out there seriously trying to say
seriously,
like if there's if you got your sparkle community out there that's saying, this is how you should be, and cry to make them get your way, like hell, do it. And if it messes up your life, that's on you. Because you took advice from a random person.
Right. I mean, I'm not going to lie. There is some kind of good advice on the internet where kind of shift your perspective a little bit.
Yeah.
I just don't think that people should go all into one specific extreme.
You should learn who you are first before you start taking advice from others.
And I just
but then like to the Drizzle Drizzle thing, like hell, keep it up. It's funny.
It was funny.
As long as you're out there having fun and doing what you want to do, then do it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think there should be a specific way each side should be handling it, because I'm not part of either of it.
No.
But I think that people need to chill out a little bit when it comes to like, this is how you should behave, and this is what we expect, and if you don't, then shame on you. You're bad. That's
right.
That's just weird.
Yeah, stop insulting everyone. Just kidding. I say that, but I insult people all the time.
I know.
Like, Brian is not a virgin. He's not pure anymore.
Don't say that.
Mom, don't listen.
I am pure and innocent. Until I'm married, I am saving myself.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Not in my Christian Minecraft server.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that was a bit nerdy. But hell, that's who I am.
I had something I was going to say earlier about, shifting perspectives. But you know what? I forgot. So.
Well, then I'll turn the question back on you, Miss Forgetful.
Yes.
How would you handle this? Would you go a different way for, advocating for the Drizzle Drizzle boys, or?
No, I wouldn't advocate for anyone. It's just, okay, I love comedy.
Yes.
So like if people are just making fun of ridiculous people, I'm here for it.
You're down.
I think it's hilarious.
Okay.
I just feel like people should stop taking everything so seriously. I say that when I take shit seriously sometimes too. Like I talk to you all the time about how all the crazy drama I read. I'm like, Brian, let me tell you.
Oh, how terrible this person is behaving.
Oh, there was, by the way.
Well, that's not taking it seriously though, right? That's just more like, look at this. This is kind of wild.
Right, and but
and you're not taking it serious,
insulting to that person. Like I might be. I mean, you saw the Reddit episode.
But you're not up there. You're not up there posting and saying like. No,
I would never.
This is how you have to behave.
You know what? I might say that for certain things. For the most part,
oh my goodness, I can't believe you.
People should just live their lives and be happy.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say. Oh no, I was gonna say. Okay. Little side talk. I was there's this radio show I listen to, and it's like an advice radio show, and this lady called in and she's like, I want to start a family, but my husband doesn't make enough money. How can I make him make more money? Like encourage him to make more money. She makes $170,000 a year and he makes $70,000 a year.
That's
and they
plenty
live
of
a
money.
very comfortable life.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, my dream, I want to be a stay-at-home mom.
Right.
Yeah. And so I want my husband to make more money so that way we can still continuously have the lifestyle that we want.
Right. Maintain that lifestyle.
I'm a little judgy about that one because I was like, you don't have to be a stay-at-home mom. Like if you want to maintain, you can't have everything. If you want to maintain the expensive lifestyle you live, then how about you work and your husband stay at home?
Right.
Or maybe don't be a stay-at-home mom if you want that money. Or you have to be okay with the income that he's taking.
And make some certain financial decisions.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I want to have kids for the future. We should save a lot of money for the next 3 or 4 years so that we can continue
revenue streams to where
branch
it'll make
out.
up for the difference a little bit.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so, I don't know how we trailed off here, but judgmental.
I mean,
ultimately, I can be judgmental too.
To tie it back in a little bit, but like, give your opinions and move on.
Yes, but don't be mean.
Don't be rude with your opinions. I mean, what's the point? Like, what do you get out of being a jerk to people, other than your own gratification?
Oh, tons of gratification. That's why I'm canceled on Yelp.
Yeah. They had to block her actually.
Okay, last break, and then we'll come back and sum it up. Are you heated from all the drama? Then take a chill pill. Join the fro movement. You get it? Like bro, but like frozen. So drizzle, 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 sparkle, sparkle.
Drizzle, drizzle, sparkle, sparkle.
Is it cool?
Okay, hold up. Is it cool? I think it's funny. But it sounds so sexual.
It does, doesn't
like
it?
a pearl necklace,
Yes,
like a pearl necklace.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking when I first heard it. I was like, it's kind of sexual.
A little bit.
Yeah, but from my understanding was, also shout out to Abba and Preach because that's how I was introduced to Drizzle Drizzle Sparkle Sparkle. Abba and Preach.
Abba and Preach?
Yeah, they're big YouTubers.
Okay.
I watch them all the time because they divulge the tea, also give their opinions on it, and I love it because they're so extreme sometimes. Like they're dramatic, like I am.
Let's go.
And anyways, that's how I was introduced to Drizzle Drizzle Sparkle Sparkle because they were covering it.
They reacted to it.
Shout out to them. But what was I gonna say? Is it cool? Yes.
Drizzle,
no,
Drizzle,
sexual. That's what I was gonna say. Abba and Preach said Drizzle Drizzle instead of like you're like giving a bunch of money, it's like drizzling money. Apparently, that's why it's Drizzle Drizzle.
Okay.
Like it's soft giving money.
Okay.
Yeah. But I agree. It sounds very sexual.
It does. It sounds uber
dirty.
sexual. I mean, yeah, but again, is it cool? Is it not? That's for you to decide.
Well,
leave a like.
Here's
Drop
what
a comment.
I think.
Tell us what you think.
Here's what I think.
Yeah.
If it's a joke, I think it is cool.
Yes.
I think it's hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, I
live for it. If they're being serious,
take a deep breath.
Maybe calm down.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Maybe take a chill pill. Because since we're talking about all the pill movements.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. Take a chill pill.
Yeah, right.
Anyway.
What color would that one be? Like ice blue?
No, because there's the blue pill. Is there a blue pill movement?
Oh, probably.
Maybe an ice pill movement. That kind of sounds like a drug, though.
A clear pill?
An ice pill.
Hey, kids, you want to take my clear pills?
Frozen pill.
I got some clear.
Fro
I got some clear pills in my bag.
A Zen. And it's just those pill things, and if you open it, there's like a rolled up paper that says "Take a chill pill."
Wait, and then if you
New business idea.
Oh yeah, wait, selling chill pills out of the back of a white van at school grounds. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you roll with that one. I'm gonna take a step this way.
Okay. Anyways, it could be cool. Drizzle, sparkle could be cool.
Depends on where you're coming from with it.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, just don't be a dick. I feel like that's every single message, every single conclusion to every single episode we have. Just don't be a dick.
It's pretty good life advice.
It is pretty good life
advice. Don't be a dick.
Soul's advice. Sparkle. Drizzle.
Drizzle.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Okay, bye.
Bye.